Nos quedamos de que habíamos llegado a México, a pinche este lugar chingón. Ya estoy aquí ya en México. He jugado un poco fuera de cámara, un poco mucho. Me acerqué aquí, este lugar. Se me activó una cinemática, entonces ya que la cagué. Pero en resumen es una madre que aquí es un pinche convento de... ¿Qué? ¿Convento, no? Sí, de hermanas de católica, entonces aquí tengo que pinche liberar esto. Vamos a completar esta misión, ya chinga su madre. Pero primero vamos a hacer esta versión de persona, biografías y mentiras. Que según yo, este es de Landon Rickens. Personaje bastante importante en la historia de Red Dead Redemption. Joven, ya tengo bastante de esto. Caballo del Apocalipsis he conseguido uno más. El que es el de la, creo que es peste. Sí, peste. Me falta hambre y muerte. Ya completé todos los desafíos acá. Fueron bastante entretenidos y desafiantes, no exageradamente complicados, pero fueron desafiantes, eso tiene que decir, fueron desafiantes. Bueno, bastante entretenido este DLC. Le extrañé un poquito al regresar al oeste. Y yo creo que después de esto, en diciembre, nos vamos a echar, yo creo que Red Dead, Red Dead 2, vamos a empezarlo. Aquí dicen que está perro. No, es una puta zombie.
Do you think I like shooting women? You filthy whoremongering wretch.
Gracias, señores, que estaba viendo a mi tía que está media desculpada
Yeah,
y necesitaba una...
get out of here. Go on.
Está
Go
bien.
on, get it.
Ándale, gracias.
Ándale, gracias.
Hello, Mr. Ricketts.
Hello, John. I see you're enjoying another vacation in our little resort.
Something like that.
Well, we got sunshine, sand, and a plague that makes people eat each other. Come to think of it, it must feel just like America to you.
What is going on? I thought things were calmer in Mexico.
This is calm. What's a little light cannibalism among friends? Excuse me. So, how have you been?
Good. Well, apart from my wife and son being tied up and trying to rip my soul clean out of my body, and the entire earth turning into hell.
Good. Real good.
Fantastic.
You know, John, I've lived a long life. I've seen this land when it was just wilderness and scrub. I've seen missionaries nailed to crosses by
Por
sheep
chamanes.
and burn into just the
Vamos a hacer
cinders
amarres hoy.
of their
También.
misguided devotion. I've seen slaves get set free and return to a bondage even more confusing than the one they left behind. I've seen diseases wipe out entire communities in a weekend. I've seen bad men make their own Valhalla out in the bush, with harems of maidens and the hunting of men as a sport. I've seen men struggle with principles and morals and the very meaning of existence. I've killed all that can be killed. But I've never, in all my natural-born days, seen anything quite like this.
Nor me, sir.
Now, if we could only get something that would attract these blighters, we could kill them faster and maybe return this land to its natural state.
Some kind of bait?
Exactly.
I think I might know how.
And more dynamite. I'm running pretty low.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you, John. And take care.
Cagado. Lleva un cebo y dinamita en Londres en unas horas. Ah. Vamos para acá a ver qué pedo. Yo me acuerdo de estas misiones. Me acuerdo que Abraham Reyes salía de zombie, creo. Vamos a ver acá.
Sister, I've done as you asked.
Bless you. But it's not sister. It's Mother Superior. Mother Superior Calderon. Our bishop was a stickler for regulations. Until he got sick last week and ate half of the cathedral choir boys.
I'm sorry.
I only mention it because my girls are laughing at you calling me sister.
What do you think is causing all this?
Déjame ver. Mexico is an old country. Many faiths have lived and died here. Many evil spirits have flourished. I have no idea what is afflicting the people here. But I know it is a sickness of the soul. Something supernatural, maybe. Certainly nothing rational. Perhaps if you were to get me alive one of these creatures, we could try a couple of experiments.
Certainly.
Get me a new one. One who was recently human. I want to work with a subject who has only recently turned.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Gracias, señor. Shh, cállense. No puedo creer cómo se portan.
Un zombie reciente. ¿Dónde conseguimos un chingado? Creo que el agua bendita ya me la dieron, ¿no? A ver. Dinamita. Botella incendiaria por zombies tomahawk. Aquí otra de persona, no mames. Vamos a completar esto de Random Records.
Let's go.
A ver si encontramos un evento aleatorio de esos de sobreviviente para que lo dejamos morir ya. Ah, Jim viejo, creo que se va acá abajo, no sé si me.
Let's go.
A ver si aquí encontramos hambre. Es que este yo no lo ocupo, es que este pinche muerto es solamente de un. No, es hijo de peste. Es bastante bueno para hacer los desafíos de criaturas. Porque te ayuda mucho a que no te maten, o sea, no lo maten en putiza como los demás caballos. Es casi imposible de matar entonces. Eso es lo bueno. Un evento aleatorio. Como esta vez no será un puto evento aleatorio. Cada vez que paso por aquí, me será un puto evento aleatorio.
Mr. Ricketts,
Hello, sir. How have you been?
as you imagine,
Good. Did you get the dynamite?
yes. And the bait.
Huh. Let's see. Wonderful. Here, let's work with that for a second. This calls for a soft touch. Not the brutish hands of a man of war, but the delicate touch of an artist. Some use oils, and some a chisel and a block of marble. For me, sir, it was always either high explosives or the trigger of a fine iron. But it's much the same.
Sometimes your humility overwhelms me, Ricketts.
You and me both, Mr. Marston. Now, if you'd have seen me when I was a young man, if you'd have seen me when I was so fast, you couldn't see me. Well, then you'd know this is humility. The truth is, well, the truth is long dead. Now we got only memories. Memories and a great swath of demonic mutants, of course.
Have you heard anything?
I heard a man in Chicago was writing a biography of me. And can you believe it? An artist in Pittsburgh painted my portrait.
I mean, the demonic hordes, not your own unending glory.
Oh, that. Nothing too interesting. Someone said that there's some really big problems near Escalera. But I can't concern myself too much with that. This is my home now. This, and this up here.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
I don't think getting savaged by some brainless corpse would do too much justice to your myth.
Yeah, I think you're teasing me, Mr. Marston. But I thank you, and I appreciate your concern nonetheless.
No obstante. Vamos a buscar el caballo del apocalipsis, a ver si lo encontramos. Que por aquí sale, dicen. Ahí está, Dios. Como media hora para hacer el puto sepulcro. Ah, ya voy a completar el 100% fuera de cámara, chingue su madre. Yo me acabo la esterilla. Para dejar, por fin, ya acabada esta pinche juego ya. Ya luego yo me lo acabo al 100% fuera de cámara. Sister. Mother Superior.
Ay, qué bueno. Señor Marston, how wonderful to see you alive.
I think I've cleared Sepulcro.
You're a brave servant of righteousness.
I've been called many things in my time, but never that. Who is that girl, by the way?
She? I don't know. She said she was in a holy order in Escalera.
I'm sure I keep seeing her. Or someone like her.
Maybe. But it is a common enough look. Seemed like a nice girl. She told me something interesting.
What's that?
She blamed this terrible curse on our soon-to-be president, Abraham Reyes. Perhaps you have heard of him.
Heard of him? I know him well.
I hope that vain, ambitious, and repugnant parasite is no friend of yours.
Not exactly. I didn't think he was that bad.
And who am I to judge? Forgive me. I have just heard many unpleasant stories and met too many pregnant and abandoned girls.
Of course. But what has he done?
She claimed he had angered an ancient goddess, disturbed a crypt and a temple in her honor. I mean, as I say it, it sounds like heresy, like the idiotic delusions of a cursed people. But in a land such as this, I have learned to be less dogmatic than maybe I have been instructed. I am sure it is just folly.
Perhaps. Maybe it's time I go pay El Presidente a visit anyway.
I shall pray for you.
Someone certainly needs to. Goodbye, Mother Superior.
Vaya con Dios, mijo.
Por fin. Acabamos. Los blues de la hermana vecina. Busca reyes. Este es el fin. Ya, este ya es la última misión del juego, chavos.